live in this world, right? It doesn't matter who we are, right? We just have to remember we cannot allow the lie of the enemy to keep us from pursuing who God is. Because that's what the enemy wants to do. He wants to have us continue to pick those things up, to carry those things, because they are burdens to us, and they often make us feel dirty. They often make us feel like we are not supposed to be in the presence of God, where God says, the reason I came was so that you could come to me, and we can set those things aside, right? And we can learn, and because we all come in times in our life where we just maybe don't feel like being at church or walking in the presence of the Lord, and we have to continue to say, I am going to walk into the presence of God because I know He loves me. I have to stand on the Word. That's why we need the Word, right? We have to know the Word so we can stand on the Word, because when we know that, the Lord is there saying, I'm here with wide open arms, and I am welcoming you to come into my presence, right? And I love that verse, and there's an old song that says, put on the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, right? We have to walk into that presence of God in order to allow us to get past some of that stuff. And the only way you do that sometimes is you just have to determine in your heart, I am going in. I'm going. Because He said I'm welcome, right? It doesn't matter what the enemy says to me. It doesn't matter what the enemy is lying to me about. I'm going in because He said, come and be with me. And so we have to do that. And then when we get in His presence, then He allows His Spirit in our heart, allows Him to work in our lives. And then we can leave with peace and joy and satisfaction and assurance, right? So I just want to encourage you to do that. Sometimes I did not feel like worshiping the Lord this morning. Right? I mean, I've been gone all week, right? So, I read my devotions every day. I had my devotions every day, but when you're a pastor and you don't, I didn't review, my message today, I believe is from the Lord, but you have to also understand, I didn't review my message during the week this week, right? So here I'm driving back home the other day and I'm going, well, this ought to be great, because now I got to review my message this morning. I have to, and I kind of checked out on a bunch of stuff, right? So I haven't been around here, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just being honest with you, right? Mike, you can understand what